If you want to build a mind that nothing can shake, subscribe to the Stoic guidance right now. Because what you are about to hear is not motivation, it is a transformation. Most people think strength is loud. They think power is aggression. They think an unbeatable mindset is about forcing the world to bend to their will. Stoicism teaches the opposite. The strongest mind is silent. It does not beg reality to change. It does not panic when life turns hostile. It stands firm, like a mountain, while storms exhaust themselves against it. Imagine this. Two people face the same loss, the same rejection, the same failure. One collapses, bitter and broken. The other grows calm, focused, and sharper than before. The difference is not intelligence. It is not luck. It is not background. It is mindset. A mindset trained to defeat anything. Stoicism was not born in comfort. It was forged in exile, slavery, war, betrayal, and death. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth while burying children and fighting endless wars. Epictetus was a slave with a broken leg who owned nothing, yet spoke with the authority of a king. Seneca lived under a tyrant who could end his life at any moment. These men were not untouched by pain, they were undefeated by it. The Stoic mindset begins with a brutal realization. Life is not fair, and it never will be. The moment you accept this, you become free. Most suffering does not come from events themselves, but from our demand that events should have been different. Stoicism cuts this illusion at the root. It teaches you to separate what is in your control from what is not. You do not control other people's actions. You do not control outcomes. You do not control the past. You control only one thing: your judgment, your response, your inner world. And this is where true power lives. When something goes wrong, the untrained mind asks, "Why is this happening to me?" The Stoic mind asks, "What does this require of me?" This single shift changes everything. Instead of becoming a victim of circumstances, you become a student of them. Every hardship becomes training. Every setback becomes information. Stoicism does not ask you to suppress emotion. It asks you to master it. Anger, fear, jealousy, despair, these are natural signals. But when they take control, they turn into chains. The Stoic learns to pause between stimulus and response. In that pause, there is choice. In that choice, there is freedom. Picture a man who is insulted. One reacts instantly, with rage, losing dignity and control. The other observes the insult, examines it, and asks, "Is this true? Is this useful? Is this within my control?" If the answer is no, he lets it pass like smoke in the wind. Who is stronger, the one who explodes or the one who remains unshaken? A mindset that can defeat anything is built on discipline, not comfort. Stoicism teaches voluntary discomfort, not because pain is good, but because comfort is dangerous. When you train yourself to endure cold, hunger, silence, effort, and restraint, you remove fear from these experiences. What you are no longer afraid of can no longer control you. The modern world weakens the mind by removing resistance. Instant pleasure, constant distraction, endless validation. Stoicism is the antidote. It teaches you to sit alone with your thoughts, to delay gratification, to choose effort over ease. This is not punishment. This is preparation. Another pillar of the Stoic mindset is impermanence. Everything you love will change. Everything you fear will pass. Nothing you possess is truly yours forever. When you deeply accept this, you stop clinging. You stop panicking at loss. You begin to appreciate without attachment. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily that he could lose everything at any moment. This did not make him cold. It made him grateful. When you expect permanence, loss destroys you. When you expect change, loss becomes part of the natural order. A mind that can defeat anything is not arrogant. It is humble. Stoicism teaches you that you are a small part of a vast universe. Many things will happen beyond your influence. Resisting this truth creates frustration. Accepting it creates peace. This does not mean passivity. It means intelligent action. You give your best effort where it matters, and you release anxiety where it does not. You work with full intensity, but without desperation. You aim high, but you are not shattered if the arrow misses. The Stoic mindset also trains you to face death, not morbidly, but honestly. Death is not an enemy to be ignored. It is a teacher. When you remember that your time is limited, trivial worries lose their grip, petty arguments fade. You act with clarity and purpose. Ask yourself this: if today were your last day, would you waste your energy on resentment? Would you fear someone's opinion? Would you postpone becoming disciplined, focused, and principled? Death strips life down to what matters. To defeat anything, you must first defeat your inner chaos, your impulses, your excuses, your need for approval. Stoicism is not about becoming emotionless. It is about becoming ungovernable from the inside. When the world praises you, you do not become arrogant. When it criticizes you, you do not collapse. When fortune smiles, you remain grounded. When it turns away, you remain steady. This balance is not natural. It is trained. Right now, most people are mentally unarmed. They hope life will be kind. The Stoic prepares for hardship, not with fear, but with readiness. He knows that pain will come, so he strengthens his character in advance. This is where the foundation is laid. The understanding that nothing external has the power to destroy you unless you give it permission. Your body can be hurt. Your possessions can be taken. Your reputation can be attacked. But your character, your principles, your inner command remain yours unless you surrender them. This is the ground on which the Stoic mindset stands. And from this ground, everything else rises. From this ground, the Stoic mindset rises into action. Once you understand that nothing external can truly harm your inner command, the next step is learning how to live this truth daily, not as a theory, but as a way of being. The Stoic trains his mind every morning before the world tries to train it for him, before distractions, before opinions, before chaos. He reminds himself that today he may face rude people, ungrateful people, dishonest people, and difficult situations. Not to become negative, but to become prepared. What you are prepared for cannot shock you. Most people are defeated because they are surprised by reality. The Stoic is never surprised. He knows human nature. He knows life's instability. So when problems arrive, he does not ask, "Why me?" He says, "Of course, this is part of it." This mental rehearsal is a powerful weapon. When you imagine challenges in advance, you rob them of their power. Fear thrives in uncertainty. Preparation dissolves it. The Stoic mind does not wait for confidence to act. It acts according to principle, even while fear is present. Another core discipline is restraint of desire. Not all desires are bad, but unchecked desire turns into slavery. Wanting praise makes you dependent. Wanting comfort makes you weak. Wanting control over others makes you frustrated. Stoicism teaches you to want only what depends on you. Ask yourself before pursuing something, "If I do not get this, will I lose my peace?" If the answer is yes, you are handing your power away. The Stoic chooses desires that strengthen him, not ones that make him fragile. This is why Stoicism values simplicity, not because wealth or success are evil, but because excess attachment makes the mind heavy. A light mind moves faster, thinks clearer, and endures longer. When you need less, you fear less. When you fear less, you are harder to defeat. The Stoic mindset also demands ruthless honesty with oneself. No excuses, no self-pity, no blaming circumstances. When you fail, you own it. When you fall short, you study it. Self-deception is comforting, but it keeps you weak. Truth is uncomfortable, but it makes you strong. Epictetus taught that people are disturbed not by things, but by their judgments about things. This means that every time you feel overwhelmed, angry, or hopeless, there is a judgment behind it. The Stoic learns to question these judgments. Is this truly unbearable, or is it merely uncomfortable? Is this person truly powerful, or am I giving them power? Is this setback permanent, or am I assuming the worst? By interrogating your thoughts, you break their automatic control over you. A mind that can defeat anything is a mind that can stand alone. Stoicism prepares you for solitude, not loneliness, but independence. When you are comfortable with yourself, silence no longer scares you. You do not chase noise to escape your own thoughts. In solitude, the Stoic reflects. He reviews his day. Where did I lose control? Where did I act according to virtue? Where can I improve tomorrow? This daily self-audit is not harsh, it is precise. Improvement begins with awareness. Stoicism places character above all else. Success without character is weakness in disguise. Power without self-control is dangerous. Intelligence without virtue is incomplete. The Stoic asks not, "What will I gain?" but "Who will I become?" Virtue, in Stoic philosophy, is not abstract. It is practical. Wisdom to judge clearly, courage to act rightly, justice to treat others fairly, temperance to restrain excess. These four pillars form a character that cannot be corrupted by pressure. When faced with temptation, the Stoic remembers the long view. Pleasure is short. Consequences are long. Discipline hurts now. Regret hurts later. A trained mind chooses the pain that strengthens, not the pleasure that weakens. A mindset that can defeat anything also understands that hardship is not an interruption of life. It is life. Every obstacle is a test of alignment. Will you respond with reason or reaction? With principle or impulse? The Stoic does not pray for an easy life. He trains for a strong mind. He knows that comfort dulls awareness while difficulty sharpens it. Like fire tests metal, adversity tests character. Even when alone, even when misunderstood, even when unrewarded, the Stoic remains steady. He does not need applause to act rightly. He does not need recognition to stay disciplined. His approval comes from within, from knowing he acted according to his values. This is what makes the Stoic dangerous in the best sense. You cannot bribe him with pleasure. You cannot threaten him with fear. You cannot manipulate him with opinion. He stands on something deeper than circumstances. A Stoic mindset does not mean you will always win externally. It means you will never be defeated internally. Losses may come, pain may arrive, the body may tire, but the core remains intact. When others break, you bend. When others panic, you calculate. When others complain, you adapt. This is not because you are special. It is because you trained your mind to obey reason, not emotion. The world respects visible power, but it bows to inner power. Quiet resilience, unshakable composure, consistent discipline. These qualities are rare, and rarity creates strength. This is the path of Stoicism. Not an escape from reality, but a deeper engagement with it. Not denial of pain, but mastery over response. Not control over the world, but command over the self. And from here, the mindset continues to evolve. From here, the mindset hardens into something unbreakable. Not because life becomes easier, but because you become stronger than whatever life brings. This is the final refinement of the Stoic path, where philosophy turns into identity. The Stoic no longer asks how to avoid suffering. He asks how to use it. Every difficulty becomes raw material. Pressure becomes polish. Delay becomes patience. Loss becomes perspective. Nothing is wasted. What others call misfortune, he calls training. At this stage, the Stoic understands a deep truth. You are always training something. Either you are training your discipline, or you are training your excuses. Either you are strengthening your attention, or you are feeding distraction. There is no neutral state. Every habit shapes the mind. This is why Stoicism insists on consistency, not intensity, consistency. Small daily acts of self-command create a fortress over time. Getting up when you said you would, speaking truth when silence would be easier, stopping when excess tempts you. These moments seem small, but they compound into power. The Stoic also learns to accept misunderstanding. When you live by principle, not everyone will understand you. Some will mock your calm. Some will mistake your restraint for weakness. The Stoic does not correct every misconception. He lets time and conduct speak. There is freedom in this. When you stop trying to be understood by everyone, you reclaim enormous mental energy. That energy returns to focus, clarity, and action. Approval is unstable. Character is solid. Another mark of the unbreakable mindset is controlled speech. The Stoic speaks less, but with weight. Complaining is reduced. Boasting disappears. Words are used to build, not to vent. Silence becomes a form of strength, not avoidance. The Stoic knows that most conflicts are optional. You do not have to attend every argument you are invited to. You do not have to react to every provocation. Choosing not to engage is not weakness. It is strategic restraint. At the highest level, Stoicism becomes service, not because you need validation, but because virtue naturally expresses itself outward. Justice matters. Fairness matters. Integrity matters, even when no one is watching. The Stoic helps where he can, without attachment to outcome. He advises without forcing. He gives without expecting. He corrects without humiliating. This balance is rare. It requires a strong ego that no longer needs to dominate. A mindset that can defeat anything is also a mindset at peace with itself. Inner conflict drains strength. When your actions align with your values, the mind becomes quiet. In that quiet, there is immense power. The Stoic does not live in constant tension. He is relaxed but ready, calm but alert, flexible but principled. This balance allows him to respond, not react. When crisis arrives, others freeze or panic. The Stoic slows down. He narrows focus. He asks, what is required now? Not tomorrow, not next year, now. This clarity under pressure is the mark of true mental strength. The Stoic also accepts aging, change, and decline without bitterness. He does not tie his worth to youth, strength, or status. These are borrowed things. Character is owned. As life moves forward, roles change, power fades, circumstances shift. The Stoic adapts without losing himself. He understands that identity rooted in externals will eventually collapse. Identity rooted in values endures. In the end, the Stoic mindset defeats everything not by force, but by refusal. Refusal to be ruled by fear. Refusal to be corrupted by comfort. Refusal to be broken by loss. Refusal to abandon principle under pressure. This is not dramatic. It is quiet, and that is why it works. While others are loud in victory and destroyed by defeat, the Stoic remains centered in both. Success does not intoxicate him. Failure does not define him. He takes responsibility for his actions and releases what he cannot control. A life lived this way may not look impressive from the outside, but from the inside, it is undefeated. This is the ultimate Stoic victory. Not conquering the world, but becoming unconquerable within it. And once you achieve this, nothing can truly defeat you.